Hi, I'm Chad Davis, and tonight I'm going to talk a little bit about Cherokee Indians and the clothing they wear, primarily what the Chiefs wear. So I made a slideshow to help me out with the explanation. So I put it on my tablet so you can go ahead and see it, and I'll scroll through while I talk about each section. All right. So the Cherokee Indians are a matriarchal society. So what that means is that they're mostly about the women being chiefs. So as the slide says, women can be chiefs. In fact, the Cherokee are a matriarchal society. You can be 1/8 Cherokee and be considered a full-blooded Cherokee, but only on your mother's side. So I actually have a aunt who is a full-blooded Cherokee that lives on a reservation, and we have a lot of Cherokee in my family. All right, the typical headdress for a chief is horns and feathers. Chief and priests wore long, full cloaks made of feathers and feather caps, or they would wear helmets with horns. All clothing was made from hand, so each piece was unique. And of course, it wasn't just the Cherokee who were adamant about using every single piece of an animal that they killed. Almost all the Indian tribes had the same logic when it came to killing an animal and using its hide and bones for utensils. Um, as it shows, they're very fond of feathers and horns. So, they made a use out of every single part of the animal. And here's a picture of battle dress. When chiefs go into battle, they generally only wear 1 or 2 feathers on their head. The usual haircut for men is to shave the head bald, but leave a ponytail or a top knot, as it is called. So as you can see, that is a picture of a real live chief dressed as they would when they would be going to enter combat. Now they would only use 1 or 2 feathers just to signify that they were the chief, and they would usually wear as little clothes as possible. That way they had a lot of movement. Indians like to fight with speed, and they usually would fight with axes or bows and arrows. So, and last we have the Cherokee Princess. And the Cherokee princesses are famous for their beauty. They are the next among the clans to become chief. The chief's clothing was always the most extravagant out of the clans, but there was never one specific make of clothing that they all wore. So as you can see, the princess of the Cherokees are very beautiful, and they always handmade everything. So when you see their outfits and you see how beautiful they are, uh, it makes it even more awe-inspiring because they made every bit of it out of materials they got from killing animals and from nature, and they did it all by hand, and that they were always the next to be in line for chief. All right, and for my last slide, here's the references for the material I used in my slide. And that's all I have for the Cherokee Chief clothing. And like I said, a lot of it I also know from having a lot of Cherokees in my family, and speaking with them, and actually learn how to do a few things like make tomahawks and arrowheads, things like that. And like I said, they were always adamant about never wasting any part of the animal. They would use every single bit, no matter what. So that's all for tonight. I hope you found something interesting, and thanks for watching. Have a good night.